What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the launch of Season 1 of Warzone Pacific on the new Caldera map. I'm absolutely hyped. Today we're going to be going through the Season 1 patch notes, and I'm going to cover all the important things that you need to know about the new map and the new season, all the changes they've made to Warzone. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, supporting the website, we're going to be doing everything we possibly can to get you all the most up-to-date information on the meta, the weapons. Going to be constantly updating the website, getting you all the best features we can to improve your Warzone experience. So if you want to help support that, be sure to drop us a sub, a like, and a comment on the video to help out with the algorithm, help the channel keep growing. We're getting really close to 200,000 subscribers, and it'd be awesome to hit that as Warzone Pacific releases. So we would appreciate that. But let's jump into it, and we will talk about all the important things for Season 1 of Warzone Pacific. All right, first up, we've got the Ricochet Anticheat. So this is unfortunately not rolling out across the entire country or world all at once. They're slowly releasing it. So it's going to start in the Asia Pacific regions, and then they're going to release it to the rest of the world slowly. They haven't said how long this is going to take. We don't know if it's going to be a day, a week, a month until it's available for everyone. This is unfortunate. I don't know why they're doing it this way, but if you want progress updates, of course, I'll be covering it in my videos, as well as they're going to tweet about it, and they also have an actual progress report website for the Ricochet Anti-Cheat on Warzone's website, so you can go check that out if you want. And along the vein of getting information, if you guys want the most up-to-date information about TrueGameData and what's going on with everything I'm working on, my Twitter is the place to be because I tweet all the time. It's also the best place to directly reach me if you have a question about something. So it's twitter.com/TrueGameData, of course. Just be sure to drop that a follow if you want the most up-to-date information about the website and what's going on with TGD. All right, so what are we getting with the first 2 weeks of the new Caldera map, Warzone Pacific? We get Vanguard, Royale, Solo, Duo, Trio, Quad. So that is basically just the Caldera map, the new Battle Royale mode that they have released for the new map. You can only use Vanguard weapons in Vanguard Royale, so you can't use Modern Warfare or Black Ops Cold War weapons in Vanguard Royale modes. You also get Vanguard Resurgence Quad. So what this is on a small portion of the map, it's basically like Rebirth Island, where you play Resurgence, you can come back after you die. It's going to be in a small portion of the map, lower team count, and again, I'm pretty sure you can only use Vanguard weapons in Vanguard Resurgence. And then they're going to have regular BR quads. So this is what we had in Verdansk. You'll be able to use Vanguard weapons, you'll be able to use Black Ops Cold War, Modern Warfare weapons, all the attachments you had, all the blueprints, all the operators, everything from Modern Warfare, Black Ops Cold War will be available in the BR quads mode. I also have Plunder Trios, so this will be good for me. This is what I'll be using to test. And along the train of thought of testing, they've announced that they're going to have a big weapon balancing patch very soon, like within a week. So I'm going to wait to dive into all the testing until that patch comes out. I talked to JGod, and he did a little bit of testing when he was in the alpha, which I didn't get invited to unfortunately. Not the alpha, but the pre-release day where all the content creators got to go play. Unfortunately, I didn't get to participate in that, but I talked to him, and he told me that most of the guns had the same stats as they do in Vanguard for the ones he tested. At least he tested I think he said 7 or 8 damage profiles. Obviously, I'm going to go in and do all of my own testing and make sure everything is good to go. But I am going to wait for that first patch to come out to start diving into that. But as soon as the patch comes out, I'll be getting all this information up as fast as I possibly can for everybody. Obviously, the website is my passion, and I want to get that out there, not only just for you guys, but for me. I mean, I want the data. That's why I built the website in the first place. This is something that I'm passionate about and care about. So I'll be doing that as fast as I possibly can. So I just want to talk about this new Vanguard Royale mode and how it's going to work. Basically, the important things are that the circles work a little bit differently, loadouts work a little bit differently, and you can only use Vanguard guns. So let's talk about the circles. The new event structure is Circle 1. When Circle 1 ends up closing, there'll be weapon crates or cash drops throughout the map. So that's new. Then when Circle 2 closes, the first free loadout drops. That's also the point where you can finally purchase your first loadout. So in Warzone on Vanguard, you can purchase your loadout whenever. The only time that wasn't true was in the most recent Operation Flashback playlist. Turns out they were kind of beta testing a lot of these new mechanics in Iron Trials and Operation Flashback. So now you can't buy a loadout until the second circle ends, when you get that first free loadout drop. Circle 3 apparently is always going to have a fire sale. That's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That means you're going to get free buybacks for your teammates or very cheap buybacks, free self-res, things like that. I should also mention, I'm sure most of you already have seen this, but with all of the information that was released yesterday, that all of the content creators got to play the game early, it is completely Modern Warfare movement, so it's going to feel exactly the same. Warzone movement is going to feel exactly the same as it does in the current Vanguard or the current Verdansk Warzone, and I think that's a great thing. I mean, there was a reason the game was so popular. It gets a lot of hate, and there are plenty of things wrong with it. Of course, it has all kinds of issues, but at its core, I think Warzone was a great game, and I think that's why it was so popular. On top of a global pandemic forcing people inside to play games and things like that, but I love Warzone. I love Vanguard, and I was very happy to see it stay on the same engine, just bringing all the Vanguard guns into it. We have some new mechanics, so there's like mounting where you can still move. That's in Vanguard, so you can mount and move left and right. Might be kind of annoying because you're gonna have low recoil while still being able to move. But overall, very happy it stays on the same engine. Back to the circles though. Circle 4, weapon crates and cash drops. It's a high probability event. It's either one or the other, I believe. Then you get Resurgence, Jailbreak, or Loadout drops. So again, I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't know. I liked Resurgence being a separate game mode, rather than being a potential thing that can happen in the game mode that is supposed to be just a BR. But who knows? Maybe it'll grow on me. I have no idea. I'll have to actually play it. This is just like Operation Flashback again. They were basically teasing the new Vanguard Royale modes with Operation Flashback. Circle 5, restock. I don't know what that means. We'll see what that means, I guess. Circle 6, another free loadout, and then Circle 7 and 8, end of the match. There's no more events. Another huge thing that they snuck in here at the bottom: buy stations in Vanguard Royale. You cannot buy UAVs in Vanguard Royale, so they'll be acquired from contracts. You can do contracts to get UAVs, but you can't buy them. So that's going to be really not great for kill chasers. That's going to make it tough to go for those high kill games in Vanguard Royale. Thankfully, we're hopefully going to keep the normal BR experience as well if you want that, as well as all your Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War guns. So, quick summary. Vanguard Royale included, you get the Vanguard weapons only. Throwing knife, C4, Molotov frags, no other lethals, kill streaks, clusters, precisions, UAVs, advanced UAVs. Again, you can't purchase UAVs or advanced UAVs though. For tacticals, you get stun, flash, smoke, gas, syringes. All the same perks from Modern Warfare and Warzone are going to be in this game. In Vanguard Royale, field upgrades, cash deposit balloon. I don't completely understand why that's there. Why are we depositing cash in Vanguard Royale? That's supposed to be a plunder thing. Deployable cover, loadouts, of course, armor box, munitions box, dead silence. They've completely removed stopping power, so there's no stopping power in Vanguard Royale. Huge plus there. It was already really rare, but you guys remember back when it was popular, it was very annoying. There was basically stopping power everywhere for a while. Dead silence has been nerfed slightly as well. I don't know what that entails. I think it only you can only refresh the duration off one kill. Normally, when you get a kill when you're using dead silence, it refreshes every single time. So you can keep chaining kills together and have dead silence last for a very long time. It's been nerfed, so it only does that for one kill. So that's a nice change. And they said they're reducing the frequency that it drops as well, and they're going to keep monitoring that. So that would be really nice if dead silence is much more of a rare, really exciting thing to find rather than something that's just everywhere all the time and super tilting when you get killed by it. Public events are all the same. Jailbreak, fire sale. I don't know what restock is. Maybe you just get free ammo or something. We'll find out. Resurgence, cash drops, and weapon crates. So that's what the Vanguard Royale mode is going to be. I'm excited to try it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I kind of actually like not being able to get loadouts until the second circle. I feel like that's going to kind of even the playing field a little bit rather than looting up. Just everyone goes in and loots really fast and tries to get loadout first and goes and fries all the teams that don't have loadout. I'm kind of excited that it's going to be more of just fighting and looting up and things like that in the first two circles rather than going directly, get a loadout immediately as fast as you can. Obviously, we're getting a new map. I've covered this before. Everyone's covered this. It looks awesome. It looks gorgeous. All the gameplay that came out yesterday from the content creators that got to play it early seemed like everybody loved it. So I'm really looking forward to getting on this new map. I haven't been this excited about a game in a very long time. I love Warzone, and I can't wait to jump in on this new map. All right, so I quickly want to go over all these gameplay adjustments. So general gameplay adjustments: stopping power has been removed entirely. The gulag, when you come back from the gulag, it works like Iron Trials, where you keep the gun you had in gulag. Again, I kind of like that. That gives you more of a chance when you're coming back. Buy station UAVs are now 6,000 instead of 4,000. Again, that's like an Iron Trials change, but this is only when they're available. So again, they say that you can't buy UAVs in Vanguard Royale, which is a big L in my opinion. It's going to make Ghost way less important if that's true. Already covered the loadout changes. Already covered dead silence changes. Melee, Require at least 3 hits. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I'm so happy that you can no longer get 2-hit melee. That's the most tilting thing ever. Claymore's damage increased from 150 to 200. I don't know why they did that. Claymore's were already really good, like really, really good. So this is interesting. I don't love this change. Claymores are really good for getting information, so you can put them on a staircase behind you, and even if the person doesn't get hit by them, they just blow them up. You know someone's there because you get the marker, you hear the noise. So Claymores were already fantastic. They didn't really need a change, in my opinion. Frags got damage increase. Nobody was using frags, so this is probably a good change. That's a dramatic increase in damage. I actually kind of like frags because you can bounce them off walls and things and get some unique situations there. So the increase in damage, I'm going to try frags for sure. Molotovs, damage was increased and the duration was increased as well for how long the flame lasts. This is going to be a really good lethal now, probably better than thermites, if thermites are even in this game. Prox mines, these are basically the claymores that bounce up in the air. Extra damage there. They do more than claymores now. I don't know why they're buffing all of these. Semtex had a slight damage increase. Again, frags still do more, so I'm going to be trying frags out. Throwing knives. I don't think I like this. I'm going to have to see. Throwing knives obviously are a difficult weapon to use, but they increase the damage to 250 if you hit torso and headshots with throwing knives. So that's a full plate enemy you can down instantly with a throwing knife now. So I think some people are going to cheese this, and certain situations, if you come up behind someone, for example, like if you're behind a team and they're just kind of sitting there, if you have a throwing knife now, you can just like throwing knife one of the people and kill them instantly with no gun noises or anything. So that's going to be a really, really good way to like start fights when you sneak up on a team. So we'll see. That might be too good. That might be really annoying. I think throwing knives were already highly used, especially by kill chasers, because you can finish your downs immediately with that 200 damage. So this might, I don't know. This might be a really frustrating change. Tacticals. So talked about this before, but decoys now fire rubber bullets that deal 1 point of damage, and the bigger thing is going to be flinch and just annoyance of this happening. So this is going to make decoys a lot better. Heartbeat sensor. So the pulse time is increased to 6 seconds from 3 seconds. So instead of getting a pulse every 3 seconds, you get it every 6 seconds. So that's at least a nice nerf to the heartbeat sensor. It is a very, very good tactical. So I'm glad to see that nerfed a little bit. Snapshot. The radius was increased to 28 meters, up from 14 meters. That's huge. Snapshots are going to be extremely good now. I don't know why they're like doing all these things that are kind of like free wall hacks. Like that's crazy. 28 meters is huge. You're gonna be able to throw that and see everybody in a building and see how many people there are, where they are, assuming they don't have the perk that counters it. Stims now give you an additional movement speed boost, so that's pretty big. Stun duration decreased to 2.4 or 2.5 seconds from 4.7 if you have the perk. So 4.5 seconds down from 5.5 seconds. So it's decreased across the board. That's really, really nice. We'll see how much of a change that actually makes. I don't know. It's not a huge difference. 1 second from 5.5 down to 4.5 is not that big of a deal. We'll see. Hopefully it feels like a big change. We'll just have to play the game and see how it feels. Gas mask. Now you can reload, insert armors, and throw grenades while the animation is happening, which is really nice. It's still going to be not as good as not having a gas mask animation, but at least they're making it a little bit more reasonable. All right, guys, that pretty much covers all of Season 1 patch notes that I think you need to know. I absolutely can't wait to jump in and play this. It's coming out in exactly an hour on December 8th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and this is for people that own Vanguard. If you don't own Vanguard, it comes out tomorrow. Again, Warzone is free still, but you get 1 day of early access if you purchased Vanguard, which, I mean, people are annoyed by that, but, like, it's a day, and of course they're trying to make money. It's a company, so it's fine. You get to play tomorrow if you don't have Vanguard. But yeah, I'm ridiculously hyped for this. Honestly, I have not been this excited about a game in a long, long time. Really looking forward to pumping out content for you guys. I'm going to be doing all kinds of unique things with the website and the YouTube channel. So if you're interested in more of that, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.